Mill.
Nice to meet you.
Emma, I'm Pankhurst.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Hi, Joseph.
How are you?
I'm great. How you been?
Good. You remember Tacoma, right?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
of course.
And you are?
Hi, nice to meet you, Prime Minister Asquith.
Very nice to meet you, sir. Alrighty, guys. Well, welcome to Moulin Rouge. I thought that this would be a great place to meet and discuss all the different ideas about race and gender in our society today. So, how do you guys think that historians will describe the Belle Epoque era we're living in to future Europeans?
Well, for one thing, I'm sure people will remember that even during these times of stress, suffragettes felt the need to take unnecessary violent action against the state. It's really upsetting that they don't want to discuss their plans reasonably and come to a rational solution.
Well, sometimes we have to be violent in order to stress the need for women's rights. I myself have faced imprisonment due to the dire situations where violence was the only source for success in gaining equality. Being a feminist has advanced European values of equal opportunity and freedom.
You should all just shut up, because we all know who's really superior here.
Excuse me, but what actually do you mean by that?
Well, it's scientifically proven that being a French aristocratic male just makes you superior to all the rest of society. Everyone else is just unimportant and paints the earth.
Yeah, well, those ideas are simply ancient relics that aren't really relevant to modern European society, so people like you need to realize what women are capable of.
Yeah, Govina, I'm not a huge feminist or anything. I might just have a little jungle fever. But we do have to admit that inequality is an incentive for the poor to become rich. Not often will 2 generations in a family maintain success. It's sad but true. You do have to wonder how this influences struggles to the lower race.
Everyone else, except for white men like me and you, just don't deserve respect. It's genetics prove that we are superior, and you can't deny science.
And although in some respects I do agree with you, I find that women deserve to gain some respect in climbing towards success in society.
Well, Toadstool, I see what you're saying, but I still don't understand why minorities feel so strongly about an issue that they result to violence. It really just goes to show that these minorities need to realize their place. With all the industrial strife in Europe right now, the men that are in charge should really hold their power and continue making these nations the best they can be.
Industrial strife? The real strife is taking place in the realm of women's rights. It has been a time of tremendous unrest, of strikes, and lockouts.
There's still no reason for you feminists to throw rocks through my window.
How romantic.
Well, we had to get your attention somehow.
Women, as well as minorities, are hindered by society and gender constructions, especially through the emphasis on marriage and a lack of education. Looking back on this time period, people are going to question why we didn't think it was necessary to advance European values by encouraging education for all.
You're always talking about minorities regenerating or degenerating, but their social capacities are relative and are leading to a materialistic society.
Yeah, but don't you think we need to make sure we prepare our society for the future?
Okay, when people are looking back, they aren't going to understand why we didn't give women the vote. But they weren't the ones being harassed and attacked. The women won't even allow reasonable discourse.
Women are citizens too. There is no reason why they shouldn't have the vote. Look where we are right now. Women are objectified to make men's lives easier. We cook, we clean, and the women here are tested only for the men's safety. It's not an equal society. Women are treated so terribly.
Okay, listen, I've considered trying to get women to vote, but when you actually think about all the various more important concerns right now, I mean, I've achieved a lot for this country as Prime Minister, and it's not women's place to completely alter the world around them right now.
Yeah, but when I was in Parliament, I voted on a women's suffrage bill because they, like men, should be able to vote. Current society is so corrupt that this essential bill wasn't even approved.
Democracy in France doesn't involve women. It never has, and it never should. Nowhere does it say that all men and women are equal, only men.
We all know women's only place in society is to replenish the population with superior males.
I don't fully agree with that comment. I'm not too sure that it's right to say that they have no place in society, but I'd agree that they aren't equal to men. We must always consider what is best to advance the values of Europe.
If we can't get the vote for women, people will look back at this as a period as the decline of European society. We need to make sure that looking back, people will see this as an era of progress for both gender and races.
Looking back at this era, people will reference my writings and will support me more than you fools. I can sense the world will embrace my racist ideals about the superiority of white men. I will inspire great men who will go to great lengths to ensure that only the strong prevail.
Alright, well, let's just go enjoy ourselves. Try not to have too much absinthe.
I don't know. Won't I get charged?
Are you sure you don't want to just pick up a little extra cash?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Okay, bye.
Well, it was nice seeing you all.
Bye.
All the different ideas about race and gender in our society today. How do y'all think that the What did you write down on the paper?
I thought she was gonna have it.
Did you fall?
My white writings and will support me more than you fools. I can sense the world will embrace my racist ideals about the superiority of white men. Fools. I can sense the world will embrace my racist ideals.
Just do it. You can do it. Just think of something.
Okay.
Think of Quentin and
Oh,
Okay, a bit of chocolate.
Connor rolling around in
Okay,
chocolate.
stop distracting me.
Think about
Did you hear that, Connor?
Hi, I'm John Wilkes Booth.
I'm Rick Perry, and I approve this message.
I'm Queen Elizabeth. It's not really a big deal.
Hitler.
Oh! Wait, I'm a public offender.